Morning students. Today we are starting with Unit 1 Data Handling using Pandas and Data Visualization. In this we will start with Data Handling using Panda Part 1 first of all. Our first topic in this unit is Introduction to Python Libraries. There are number of Python libraries as we have discussed in class 11th also, and we had discussed about the library NumPy. Today we will discuss about Python libraries Pandas and Matplotlib. Pandas. Panda is a most famous Python package for data science. डेटा साइंस क्या है? डेटा साइंस का अनदर नाम डेटा एनालिटिक्स भी है. इट इज द प्रोसेस टू एनालाइज लार्ज सेट ऑफ डेटा पॉइंट्स. If we have a huge data, then if we want to get answer to the questions related to that huge data set, then the process by which we can analyze the data is data science. Why the need of data science is there or data analytics is there? It is simply to handle the huge data, which is mostly the area of concern for the large business organizations or government uh, organizations. So it is very important to analyze the data because data is not always available in the desired format, because data जो है वो अलग अलग formats में saved होता है. कई बार कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यूज होती हैं किसी फाइल में, या फिर एक्सेल फाइल में सेव होता है, कई बार HTML फाइल में है, कई बार डेटाबेसेस में है. So this data is converted into a single format and stored somewhere. And once this data is stored, we can perform analysis on this. We can perform different type of operations on that data, and we can analyze the data. And to perform the analysis, we need different libraries of Python if we are using Python for analyzing the data. So different modules or libraries are needed, and Pandas is one of them. Name Panda is derived from the word panel data. Panel data is an econometrics from the multidimensional data. It was developed by the developer Wes McKinney in 2008. जब ज़रूरत पड़ी हाई परफॉर्मेंस टूल्स की, flexible tools, so that analysis of a huge data can be done. Before Pandas, Python was mainly used for only data munging. What is data munging? Data munging is the initial process of refining raw data into the format which is needed or which is better suited for the users. And earlier Python had a very little contribution toward the analysis of data, but after the development of Panda, Python was more Python became more popular, we can say. It makes the data importing and data analyzing much easier, and number of features of Pandas are there which we will discuss today. Basic features of Pandas. With the Pandas data frame, we can have different data types: float, integer, string, datetime, etc. all in one place. Another feature is good I/O capabilities. I/O capabilities means input-output capabilities. How? It easily pulls the data from MySQL database directly into a data frame. आपने MySQL में databases create किए, उसमें data भी आपने enter किया, records enter किए. So the data from the MySQL database can be extracted and that can be put into a data frame directly by connecting with the MySQL database. Next feature of Pandas is it supports advanced time series functionality. Time series functionality का मतलब है कि we can use the data frames, we can use the pandas to predict the future value based on previous observed values. पहले से जो observed values हैं उनके basis पे हम predict कर सकते हैं future values from the data which is available. Then another feature is supports visualization. Visualization by integrating other libraries. Other libraries जैसे कि Matplotlib and Seaborn etc. Matplotlib we will discuss in the coming session, but Seaborn is out of your scope of the syllabus. So we can say Panda is best at handling huge tabular data set which has different data formats. Apart from that, tools for loading data into memory data objects from different file formats are provided by the Pandas. Different file formats can be comma separated value files, HTML files, Excel files, or some other files also. Another feature is data alignment and integrated handling of missing data. Means data can be aligned as per the requirement and integrated, and missing data can also be handled. Reshaping and pivoting of data sets. Reshaping we have discussed in class 11th. You must recall that reshaping means dimensions. अगर data आपका arrays में है तो उसकी dimensions को change करना, that is reshaping. And pivoting in detail we will discuss in the coming sessions. Then another feature is label based slicing can be done. Indexing of large data sets is also possible with the help of pandas. Then column from a data structure can be deleted or inserted. Suppose you have a two-dimensional array and you want to insert a column or delete a column, that is possible. Then built-in functionality for grouping is there. Means group by data for aggregation is possible, and for that the functionality is inbuilt. Means easily we can do the aggregation. Another feature is high performance merging and easy joining of data. If we have different data but structure is same, we can merge, we can easily join the data. So these are the basic features of pandas. Installation of pandas. Standard Python distribution does not come with the pandas module, so alternative is to install the panda library using the popular Python package installer pip. But before that you must check first of all, if you are using Windows operating system, that service pack is installed. How you can check? Check it through the properties option in My Computer icon. जैसे ही आप My Computer icon पे right click करते हो, you can see the properties. And if the service pack is there, it will be available. It will be shown to you in the properties of this. Then if service pack is installed, then it's okay. Otherwise you have to install the service pack first. Then install the latest version of Python. If your latest version of Python is there, then you can execute the command in the command prompt. uh, you can press Windows button plus C and write command prompt. You can see the command prompt, and on right clicking you can run as administrator. So as an administrator you have to open the command prompt. After that you have to execute the following command, that is pip install pandas. Make sure your internet connection is available. So while installing pandas, your internet connection should be there. You should have an internet connection. uh, you can use after that without internet connection also, but for installation internet is must. Then you will see that panda will get installed after some time, and you can check whether the pandas are installed or not. You can type import pandas as pd in Python idle shell. Then if it is executed without error, it means pandas is installed on your system. Next is matplotlib. It is a comprehensive library for creating static, animated and interactive visualization in Python. Static means जो बार बार change ना हो, and visualization is the way to analyze the information graphically. One more term is there, that is data visualization. Data visualization is the graphical or visual representation of information and data using some of the elements, visual elements such as charts, graphs, maps, etc. And data visualization in Python can be done via one common example of a package, that is matplotlib. No doubt there are number of other packages available for the data visualization in Python, but matplotlib is very popular. It can be used in Python scripts, it can be used in Jupyter Notebook, it can be used in web application servers. So we can use two exclusive libraries, that is matplotlib and seaborn. Seaborn is not in your syllabus. Matplotlib we will discuss in detail. It is a two-dimensional plotting library which helps to visualize the figures. It is free of cost and easy to use library for data visualization. It is very easy to learn, easy to understand. It makes the easy things easy, more easy, and hard things also easier than earlier. Matplotlib was originally written by J.D. Hunter, and currently also it is under development, means some of the features are still being added into Matplotlib. It gives control over every aspect of a figure, whether it's a chart, whether it's a graph or map, etc. You can customize and take full control of line styles, font properties, axis properties, etc. And it is used to develop publication quality plots with the few lines of code, means just कुछ लाइंस का पाइथन कोड ज़रूरी होगा लिखना टू डेवलप द चार्ट्स और ग्राफ्स और मैप्स. So another feature is it is used to for the interactive figures which can zoom, which can be updated easily. Then several output formats images can be there, means you can save the images in number of the formats. Another use of matplotlib is to export and embed to the number of file formats, मीन्स आप डेटा को या इंफॉर्मेशन जो भी आपने प्लॉट किया है यू कैन एक्सपोर्ट इट, यू कैन एम्बेड टू अ नंबर ऑफ फाइल फॉर्मेट्स एंड इंटरेक्टिव environment. Installing matplotlib steps are almost similar to install the matplotlib as we have discussed in pandas. You have to open the command prompt of Windows and run as administrator, then execute the command in the command prompt with internet connection. The command is pip install matplotlib. Here you have to write matplotlib. Matplotlib will get installed on the system. Then after it gets installed you will get the appropriate message. Then you have to type import matplotlib.pyplot as plt in Python shell. Instead of plt you can write any other name also. If it get executed without error, it means matplotlib is installed on your system. So that's all with this session.